question is, who were
See,
some?
I talk too much.
No. This is great. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. Our energy is so we in sync. We in sync. It got to a point on MacGyver, we was finishing each other's jokes and
It will.
yeah, you know? Yeah, we gotta do something else. I don't really see you as my mama though. We gotta do something where you like my sister or auntie or something.
Something.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so looking forward to it.
was there any person, because you just listed off a laundry list of people that are now famous working celebrity actors, right? Was there any actor or comedian that blew up in their career that you wasn't expecting it to happen, or was there somebody who you saw them early on and you was like, this person gonna be a star, and then they went off and accomplished, what your instincts were telling you?
Wow, that's an amazing question.
Well, thank you.
No, really. I mean, it is. Wow. I can't say that there was someone that I saw and was like, ooh, you're going to be X, Y, and Z. But there were people that I've been blessed to work with, and it was like, wow, you the shit. And to see them, like, case in point, Ashton Sanders, he's one of my students, and I've had him since he was like 8 years old. But he was a kid that had this amazing ability, to do improv and characters and flip it, switch it, this pop, 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 just has this huge range from comedy to drama to melodramatic to this, that, the other. And, now he was, in Moonlight, which was nominated and won for the Oscar. Now he's in Judas and the Black Messiah, which is also, up for this year's Oscar.
He's
so
killing it.
It wasn't that, I was like, ooh, you're going to make it. Because actually his testimony is amazing. I'm this scrawny Black kid from Carson. He's from Carson, which is Compton's, adjacent.
Home of Ray J.
Oh, well. So they say.
Oh, so they say, gotcha.
Black Heart Story. Yeah. Right. By way of Mississippi.
Okay.
Look, okay, cut to, boom, here we go. I did Thea. Okay, so it came to Thea. I don't even know if you know Thea, but she's
I know Thea.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know like that, but
Thea show. And it was interesting. Day one, she was like, "Oh, you gonna play my sister?" And I was like, yeah, Oh, and it was like, wow, okay. Anyway, cut to Brandy was on the show, and Ray J was in the audience, and they didn't even have an agent at the time.
Wow.
Right. But they had, Brandy had booked Thea and, was doing great things and had guided, because they had done a play, I think it was Oliver the Musical or whatever. And my agent was in the audience. They connected, hooked up, that was a long time ago because they've moved on since then. But that was just one situation where, Brandy wasn't Brandy.
Right.
But she was like, damn, girl, you got all this talent. You can sing, you can act, you can this. And it was causing a little mayhem with, those that aren't as secure in their talent on the set. But she continued to shine, and look at where she is now. So yeah, that would definitely be an example of someone that just, wow, you got it, girl.
I was going to ask you that. Well, one question is, Thea, was Thea, Brandy on Thea, that was before her music was released? That was before that, or it's around the same time?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that's Googleable. I don't think she had her, because sitting up in my room and all of that, I don't think that was out yet. But it was neck and neck.
Right. Hey, Lee, look that up. You ain't doing shit around there.
Yeah, look that up.
Give me a second.
Non-participant.
Yeah, old non-participant ass.
Okay, right.
How do you deal about that because you worked on several shows with multiple cast members, so I can only assume egos come into play on some of those casts. I'm sure some are better than others. How do you deal with navigating egos, basically, when you see them arise on the set?
It's a dance. It's a dance. And, I guess because maybe it is. It took me 53 years to know who I am, and I know how to just kind of navigate it. And it's like, you ever play God, what was that called? Ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
No, not ping pong, but
Yeah, when you
uh,
knock the ball like the mini tennis thing.
no, this
Oh.
is the machine, and you hit the pinball.
Oh, pinball. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. But you know how it ding, 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 ding. It's like you duck, you dodge, you bob, you weave, but you still deliver. And you deliver unashamedly. So when it's your turn to do your thing, do your thing. But you also know, it's a dance. And then you also know, who's on top as well. I'll give you a case in point, Sandra Bullock. Oh my God. When I did Miss Congeniality, I was so intimidated. Number one, it was like the biggest budget movie I had ever worked on, and probably the second movie I had ever done. And she was, at the height of her career. And, I was girl crushing. I was like, oh God, what to do? Let me tell you what this woman did. Number one, our birthdays are a day apart. So
Wow.
really, and number two, we were like the top 5 finalists in the beauty pageant and all of that. She took us to this little, because we were shooting in Austin. She took us to this little rundown bar where her boyfriend at the time was playing. He was in this little grunge band. Candace Bergen, Benjamin Bratt, Michael freaking Caine.
Wow.
And these 5 young girls, we just sat up there having beer, chilling. You know what I mean? So she broke the ice immediately. It wasn't about egos. It was like, let's just play. Let's have fun. Let's, and she normalized not only herself, but, these mega stars. And I guess, I don't know, she was probably putting herself in our positions, because the 5 young ladies, we were all, pretty much newbies. And Melissa DeSosa was one. She had been around, but, we were still kind of like, how, have you ever been on a project? It's like, oh, Lord, I hope I'll be back tomorrow and they don't fire my ass.
Well, yeah.